All right, so let's get right into it. So, have you ever felt like God was calling you to something bigger, but you just felt like you weren't ready, like you weren't good enough, smart enough, or holy enough? Trust me, I've been in some places that tried to make me feel like I wasn't holy enough. Did you think I went back to them places? Nope. But today we're going to talk about how God doesn't call the qualified and how he qualifies the called. God chooses the unqualified to show his glory. It's just like, you know, you and whatever your gift is. We see so many different people on social media. We've met people in life who seem to be and who are excelling. They do what they do so good and they seem to be qualified, and they've been called to come and do this thing. And you look at yourself and you look at the gifts and the talents that God gave you, and you start to compare, and you start to try to add yourself up to those people, and it makes you feel like you're not qualified. And even if you aren't qualified, like I just said, God uses us unqualified to show his glory. You don't need to have everything all together. You just have to be willing, which means if God has planted something or seed within your heart, within your mind, if he has sent someone to give you confirmation, he has, it's this thing that's bothering you. You just can't sleep at night. It makes you so excited. You just have to be willing to show up with or without everything that you need. When I first started this podcast back in 2023, I didn't see myself still doing this in 2025. I didn't consult with anybody. I didn't call nobody and say, hey, I'm about to start this amazing podcast. I was just honestly doing something. But it was something that God had qualified me to do. And I was willing to go. And I've still been going. Yes. Have I taken some breaks? Yes. Have I fallen off? Just like in most things, in my oil business, in my hair business, things like, I'm gonna say, like, we fall down, but we get up.